Hi folks, welcome back to SnowRunner on Big Salmon Peak. And I just logged in. I'm looking at what I need to do to finish up factory sewage treatment facilities. And I thought it might be not a half bad idea to get this trailer backed into where I can load the cabins. Might have been a little hard there. I was doing so good. But this thing, you know, I have it set up to turn quick. So when I'm going balls to the walls down the road, I can make the steering adjustments that I need to. But sometimes when you're backing up, it turns a little too quick, or quicker than you would like it to. Alright, got that done. Next is taking, kind of popping. Let me see if I can move this away a little bit more and still have you guys hear me. It's so very, very positional. An eighth of an inch makes a difference. Send this CRAS. Let's see. I think this is the CRAS that does not have a and considering the big trailer that I'm going to have to pull, I'm going to leave that CRAS without a crane, or I won't be able to hook up to it. But now this CRAS over here, that's the one that kept screwing up the concrete. Not the CRAS, but the trailer or the cement factory, one or the other. It would show on the screen, loading, concrete slab, boom, it makes the noise. Second concrete slab, boom, it makes the noise. And then I even had the camera turned around so I was looking at the shit. But when it loads the second concrete slab, it puts on a concrete block instead. I went back and reviewed the video. And three different times it loaded slab block instead of slab slab. And when you go back in to the user interface, that slab ain't there anymore. It counted that unit of concrete block as a concrete slab. And I was sitting there looking at it, and I thought it looked like slab slab. And then it went into the block. And I was even, I was saying shit like it must have changed en route or something, which was bullshit, because it was slab block and then 4 blocks when I left the place. I just didn't catch it before I left. But whether I caught it or not doesn't change the fact that the game is doing it wrong. It's showing you on the user interface that you load 2 slabs, But on the trailer, it's a slab and a block, which is why there's an extra block there. Now, I don't know if it's the fault of the trailer. I was having trouble using the winch points off the back of this trailer. I couldn't get the winch points off the back of the trailer to attach to anything. So maybe the cement factory is sitting there thinking that 2 slabs and 4 blocks for 8 spots isn't going to fit on the trailer, because it was only allowing me to use 7 spots, not 8. So I'm going to haul this trailer around to the garage and sell it, and then buy a new one to replace it. And then in the meantime, I'm going to hop in the evacuator and that has a 2-spot box on it. And I'm going to fly over there and bring back my 1 concrete slab I'm missing. But look how crunched up the hood is on that thing. Wow. These Krazes are a workhorse, and they show it when you've been bashing down trees and shit with them. At least they got a good solid front bumper on them. Let's see. Taking this to the garage, taking the evacuator over to get the 1 slab. I took over 2 extra concrete just in case. Huh. Imagine that. I frickin' need it now. So I can go over, make 1 slab, load 1 slab, and come back. And then my concrete slabs will be done. They should have been done last night. They should have been done with all the fucking around and hassle. But that's water under the bridge today. Speaking of today is, for the record, November 15th. This Yukon region goes live tomorrow. I'd imagine they start doing the upload, the changeover, like sometime between midnight and 6 in the morning or something, but that's just a guess. I'm just pulling a number out of my ass. But, once it's no longer Sunday, oh, excuse me, I don't know where that came from. Once it's no longer Sunday, it's Monday, they'll start uploading. I thought I heard something about like certain testers and different people, different YouTube people, getting it early, like on the 11th or 12th, so they would have a chance to get a video out right away Monday morning when everybody else is still uploading it, as a means of advertising the game, I guess. They're giving certain people the nod to go ahead and get it early and check it out and put out a very positive video. But that, again, that's neither here nor there. So this will be the last day that I record on the public test server. So I'm trying to get the last couple things done, and I've blown 10 minutes already telling you what I'm going to do. So if everything works out right, this will be the last video. But I've got those 2 rock containers, rock haulers to bring over from flooded foothills, so I better get my ass moving. I'm gonna do this logistical stuff that I need to do, and then I'll bring you back in. I'm still working on that logistical stuff I was talking about, but I realized as I was driving by this trailer that there's nothing left in it except a little bit of fuel. So I used the crane attached to the tongue. It won't attach to the roof. There's no roof socket to put it on the trailer. And then I had no way of tying it down. You can't pack this trailer. So I just wanted to show you that I'm going off the boom. Even though the boom is restored, you can still attach off of it, assuming you go into crane mode. And see, that keeps the trailer from rolling backwards. Now there's nothing to keep it from coming forward, but all the way down here it's pretty much just sat there, except for rolling forward if I hit the brakes too hard. But I'm gonna get back to what I'm doing. I'm almost to the garage. Yeah, I'm at the garage. So I'm going to get back to what I'm doing. And I just wanted to show you that because I thought that was a pretty unique idea. You can see the winch line getting tighter and loosening up as the trailer rolls back and forth. But I need to look at where I'm going now. I just wanted to show you this because I thought it was a pretty unique idea. Thought I'd bring you guys in for a little bit of a trip. I'm about halfway there. I'm very near the world steel plant right now. Ooh, this looks like it's taking me across a big water hole. I wonder if I can go around it over here. Although it doesn't really matter in this truck. You can't drown it without completely submerging it. Yeah, this is where I've come through before. So by the tracks in the snow. The 8-point trailer will always get high centered there. Generally following the waterways is the best way to get through here. And then you occasionally find a little land to go across. But mostly you follow the waterways. Whoops. Darn. That tree was in the way, wasn't it? That was a wood framing place that I already used the lumber. I think that's what it was. I think the very first job I did needed 4 lumber. Well, the first contract, the factory main. In fact, the stuff that I've been uploading, I've got the last factory main uploading right now. But it's going granny slow. My new DSL service is crap. The hotspot on my phone goes faster, but then I use up too much data on my hotspot and T-Mobile starts throttling it, so then it goes really slow too. Now I have 2. Whoa! Harder to say. Now I have 2 incredibly slow data sources working on trying to upload that stuff. You know, I should have tried to avoid that rock, huh? But shit happens. It took less than a minute to get back on my way. Alright, I'll pick you up when I'm loading concrete. Alright, we should have enough cement in here to craft a concrete slab, and that is what it is set up to do right now. Just hit the button. Now we'll switch to loading. There it is. Switch to loading. One concrete slab, not a block. A slab. Load. And it gave me 2 blocks. It did not give me a slab. Unload. It says 1 available, where it just gave me 2. Now this says there's 0 slabs in stock. It says I need 2 cement to make a slab. I had 2 extra cement in here. I made the fucking slab. I pushed the button to load the slab, and it gives me concrete blocks. So give me the blocks, but it won't give me a slab. Concrete blocks, 2 in stock. Well, sure, because you, stupid game, converted 1 slab into 2 blocks. I'm gonna have to use, I don't know how. I was gonna say I'm gonna have to use the cement factory in Flooded Foothills, but that one doesn't make slabs. Only this one does. And it did give me 1 slab, as you can see right here. So I have to figure out where I can get a concrete slab without using the concrete factory. Because it's just going to keep making the same fuck up every time. So, I mean, I can hop in in a Kraz with an 8 spot, the one that I just bought a brand new trailer for. I just had the Kraz through the garage. I just bought a new 8 spot trailer for it. I can take that and I can get 4 rolls of steel to make 4 small pipe. And I can deliver that. I can deliver the cabins. I can deliver the big trailer at the end if it unlocks, but it might not even unlock until I get that 1 last slab in there. And you saw it had the image of a slab in the truck until I hit load, and then it goes to 2 blocks. That is fucked up. And they say this thing's ready. They tell us this thing's ready to go to the live server. I'm done with my rant. I will catch you the next time. I got something to show you. I'll hop in the... I'm gonna spend a few minutes trying to figure out where I can get a slab of concrete. Maybe there's one. I don't think there is, because I've pretty much searched Flooded Foothills already. Maybe I can come up with a slab from somewhere. But otherwise, I'll hop in the other truck and move on with the steel rolls and small pipe. But I'll catch you on the other side. I'm on the Flooded Foothills. Or I'm at the Flooded Foothills cement factory. In the past, when I was here, this place would never give me anything but cement blocks. Now, it will give me concrete slabs, 2 cement for 1 slab, same formula. It's just, I could never get slabs out of here before, only block, but now all of a sudden I can get slabs. So This Duramax with its little trailer just happened to be here. I probably dropped off cement or something in a previous episode. I don't know. But it was here, so I hopped into it. And lo and behold, I can get concrete slabs here. So the warehouse over across the way has cement. So I can go switch cement for slabs for one slab. I don't know about this Duramax hauling it all the way down to the gate, but maybe maybe I'll get a different truck. I'm not very far from the garage. And technically this trailer would pull a slab of concrete. Whoa! I just don't know about this thing making the whole trip, you know. See, up around the corner here is that dirt path that leads from one bridge to the other. If I keep going straight on that road, it'll take me across the bridge to the garage. If I go out here, it'll take me to the other bridge that's near the warehouse. But this obviously isn't the best vehicle to be doing this in. Having an evacuator up here would be better. An Azov 5319 evacuator. I think here's where I get back up on the trail. I'll have to do this trail here twice. I don't want to go up the hill to the sawmill. I just picked up the road that goes to the warehouse. things quick when you have room to let it get the throttle open. But if it hits an obstacle or something like that, the trailer is still there and the wheel is still encased in cement. The first axle, or the first tandem behind the tag axle, you can just see the tops of the wheels. Otherwise they're encased in cement. Still, after the 12 or 15 times that I've logged off and back on since that happened, it's harder than hell to back up this trailer, so I'm gonna see if I can make the loop. And just get enough of the truck in there to get my concrete. There we go. Not bricks, not metal rolls, not small pipe or fuel, cement. 1, 2. Look at all the shit you can get here. Small pipe, metal rolls, cement. I didn't even look through the whole list. There's consumables, there's fuel, there's metal beams. You saw a small pipe. There is so much shit at that warehouse. But, you know, it's still just certain items, not necessarily the item you need. Well, you guys saw me make the trip once. I'm gonna save on some gigabytes, some video time for what I need to do. See you on the other side. Alright, let's see what happens here. If it'll exchange cement for a concrete slab or not. Craft a slab. It says slab. And now load a slab. You can see on the trailer it's a slab. I've done this before and ended up getting blocks. Yay, I got a slab. I got the slab I need. Now it's just going to take me half an hour to get it over to where I need it. So I will, I don't know if I'm going to take it all the way over there on this thing or just drive to the garage and transfer it to an Azov, because it would take half the time. This thing is pretty quick on solid roads with a load, but you get it in deep mud and shit with a load, you gotta put it in low gear and just let it crawl along. the Azov would blast through that shit. So I will take care of my logistical crap here and get back to you. Just coming in to the factory to drop off my one slab of concrete. Obviously I switched it to this Azov, which I'm sure made it here in half the time that the Duramax would have. Duramax probably would have dumped it off that little trailer. You can see where I put my extra unit of concrete block that I didn't need. Keeps it out of the way. Cargo management. One concrete slab. No fanfare for closing that off my list. Alright. Well, I'm going to park this thing out of the way, probably in the back there somewhere. And then I'm going to switch to the Kraz with the 8 spot at the garage. And I'm going to run up through the swamp and grab the steel and then make the small pipe and bring it back. So I will probably bring you guys back in somewhere along the route. But I just don't have the air time or the recording time to show you the whole thing. It would end up being 2 videos. It may still end up being 2 videos. I haven't been keeping track of how long I'm on and how long I'm... Well, I don't need to keep track of how long I'm not on, which is probably twice as much as I am on, but regardless, I will see you en route with the Kraz to get metal rolls. Rolling into the railway station to grab some steel rolls. I forgot to set up my 45-degree angle on the gate. That's okay. We'll just let the trailer scrape along the side of the guard shack. I think it's this one of the 2 that has 10 metal rolls. Yep, 10 cargo left. Now technically I only need to pick up 4. I'm not going down, not making the trip with only 4. There's all 8. Just after the concrete deal, I'm gonna take extra. I just gotta make my way through the swampy swamp down to the rolled steel factory. Yeah, it's getting kind of late in the afternoon. Hard enough to run through here when you can see where you're going. Whoop. Let's go this way instead of straight through the trees. Cargo management for that house there. I think we can go to the right. We can make the turn. And we'll go this way versus through the really deep water over there. But this is the big hump that the trailer always gets high centered on, so I'm going to try to avoid that, but then the tree is messing with me. I'll try to avoid one issue and run into another. There we go. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. I don't want to go up onto the railroad tracks. Ah, you bet you had to fall over, didn't you? Looks like it's not going to be in my way. Uh-oh. Can't go through there. I know there's another way. You can go and take the left turn here. And then the right. I know it's a little tight for this thing, but it bypasses the huge water hole. Oops. And then we want, you only go that far. This is Frank's house. Then you go in front of Frank's house. See, the huge water hole is right next to you. But you passed it now. Actually, I think that hill right there is where I gotta go up. Yepper, it sure is. Because I knew it was right by the water hole. Ordinarily, when you come down that hill, your tendency is to continue going forward straight into that deep water. But you can come down the hill and veer to the right a little bit and avoid the deep water. Come in from this side, we gotta make our own path. And the game always puts the trees back. That's it. All I need is one wheel in there. Okay, unload 8 metal rolls. And then craft 4 small pipe, which should only take half the steel we delivered, but use up the whole trailer. Turn around and make sure we're getting small pipe. Actually, we have to craft them still, so 4 small pipe in stock. Now let's load 4 small pipe. Okay, we got 3 small pipe and 2 metal rolls, or 1 metal roll. with another one pending. Why would it do that? It only says 3 small pipe available. Well, that's for unloading. We got to go down here and unload 1 metal roll. And then we have to craft. See, I did craft 4. Because it says I have metal rolls left for 4. And it shows I still have a metal roll on the trailer. Now it shows that I have 3 small pipe on the trailer. I made so now it says I have 4 small. If I have 4 metal rolls, if I'd made 4 small pipe, I would only have. Maybe I only made. Maybe I only made 3. Fuck, anything's possible. Now let's load a small pipe. And it loads 2 metal rolls. This is doing the same bullshit. It's gonna only let me take 3. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take 1 off the trailer. I'm gonna get rid of the metal rolls. I'm gonna unload the metal rolls. And then I'm gonna exit. And I'm gonna see if I can fool this thing. Unpack cargo. You know, maybe unpacking cargo would be all it takes to fool it into giving me 1 more metal roll or small pipe. No cargo to load, don't care. I want to craft a frickin' small pipe, 1 in stock, and load. It's flashing a small pipe. And it gives me metal. You mother... Unload. Close. You know what? You know what? Craft a small pipe. Boom. Now go to load, but do it loading platform with a small pipe. It should put it over here. Loading platform, small pipe. And it puts a metal roll there. Are you fucking kidding me? It goes back to 0 in stock. Okay. I'll come back when I've got an empty trailer. And I'll see if I can get one small pipe on it then.